Hey, it's Kobra here at MaddenGuides.com, and for this video breakdown, we're going to take a look at a formation that you can run from any play. This allows you to beat cover zero defenses found in many of the most popular defensive formations, such as the nickel 2-4 double mug mid blitz zero. The offensive formation that we use for this video breakdown is called gun empty base flex. Now, if you look, you'll notice that the running back is lined up wide out on the left. And then the other receiver that I want to point out is actually the tight end who's lined up in the slot on the right next to the right tackle. Those two players are what's going to make this work, what I'm about to show. Here's a look at the playbooks you can run this particular formation out of. The offensive play that we're going to use for this video breakdown is the gun empty base flex choice stick nod. Now keep in mind, you don't have to use just this play. You can use any play from this particular formation that'll make this work, what I'm about to show. As far as what the defense that we're going to use this against, I'm going to take a look at the defense for you so you guys can see that. And the defense that we're going to run this against happens to be the nickel 2-4 double mug mid blitz zero. We'll also run it against other defenses because I want to show you that it works not only against this particular formation, but other formations within Madden 26. All right, now I can show you why I chose the gun empty base flex to show you how you can beat a lot of these cover zero defenses where they send those 6 defenders at the quarterback. They're all out blitzes. They're cover zero defenses such as the nickel 2-4 double mug mid blitz zero. And what makes this play so effective is how open we're going to be able to get this receiver, which happens to be the running back who's lined up out here on the left. Now, the reason that I chose this particular play, the choice stick nod, is because the running back is already running the streak. Now, you can run this from any play within this gun empty base flex formation and basically get the exact same results. The reason I chose this, because of that streak, I don't have to hot route anybody. All I need to do is one little adjustment, and that's to take control of this tight end. And what you're going to do with him is you want to motion him into this direction here. At any point, once you start motioning him over to the left, you can start tapping down on that A button or the X button, depending on what console you're using. And what's going to happen is at some point, he's going to end up either pass blocking somewhere in this area here, or he's going to pass block somewhere over here. Somewhere along the lines, he's going to start pass blocking. Preferably, what we'd like for it to do is to get the ball snapped somewhere in this area here, which is going to make it even more effective. Now, I know you guys are thinking, well, that's just, going to take care of this 6-man pass rush. And you're right about that. It's going to give you enough time to make this throw, but it's also going to change some pass coverages up. So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to concentrate on this guy right here. It's covering the running back. And then this guy right here is covering the tight end. And I want you guys to watch this as I run through this. And then we're going to go into the X and O's of the play and we'll look a little bit more in depth. And then I'm going to run it against another defense as well that you're going to see the same results in from a different formation. So let's go ahead and run this and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to take control of the tight end right there, as you can see. And then I'm going to motion him. Now, before I actually motion him, something else I did want to point out. You'll notice that these guys right here, both these receivers, the guys that are covering, if they're in cover zero, in this case, it's going to be these two guys covering them. You notice they can't even press them at the line of scrimmage, which makes it even more effective. However, they're not even going to be the ones to cover them because these guys are actually going to switch. Watch what happens when I send this guy in motion here, this tight end. So right now I'm pounding down on the A button, and all I got to do is just throw that ball down there and complete it for a touchdown. That's it. Now notice when that happened, that switched. Let's run it one more time so you guys can see it. The same idea here. So again, we'll call press man coverage. Even if they don't call press man coverage, it doesn't matter. It's still going to work. So the same thing, I'm going to hit that A button. Don't wait till he gets to the other side. Now this makes it a little bit more difficult because that defender's a little bit closer when he switches, but you can still complete it for a nice play. All right, I want to run this exact same concept that I've been showing out, a gun empty base flex from the choice stick nod, as far as how to get this running back on that streak wide open by sending that tight end in motion as you look at your screen here towards the left and get him open. So let's go ahead and run this. And this time we're running against the dime 2-3 over storm. Again, it doesn't matter what you do as far as the play that you call on the offensive side. As long as you got that running back running that streak route, it really doesn't matter. Here we got him in press coverage. As far as on the defensive side, you'll notice again, McCaffrey and the tight end Tungus is not being jammed at the line of scrimmage. So what we're going to do here is we're going to send him in motion, snap that ball into there, and I'm just simply going to make a simple throw and complete it for a touchdown. That's how easy that is. I didn't even have to pass lead because I snapped it in time where I didn't even have to pass lead. So again, same thing here. We'll snap that ball there. And then same results there. Just hopefully he doesn't overthrow it. And there you go, another touchdown. All right, I've got one more thing I want to show. I'm going to show you guys how to counter this. If you made it this far, hit the like button, subscribe, and get notified for our latest Madden Guides YouTube video breakdowns. All right, let me show you how to counter this real quick as far as this particular glitch that I'm showing, how to get the running back wide open on the left by simply sending the tight end in motion against formations such as the nickel, the dime, those type of formations. What you can do if you run into this and you're on the defensive side of things, you can simply call zone. You could audible into a zone if you see him, send him in motion. The other way would be if you want to run some of these all-out blitzes, you could come out in a base formation such as the 3-4 odd and run maybe the pinch buck zero. And what's going to happen with that is these two defenders that are covering those receivers, they won't switch. And therefore the glitch doesn't work as far as the running back, in this case McCaffrey, getting open on this route here. However, it does lead some other opportunities to throw to other receivers. Now, that's what I want to show you here as we run this. So I'm going to go ahead and run this, and I just want to show you as you watch this. I'm going to send him in motion. Same thing we've been doing. I'm not going to worry about getting sacked, but notice that nothing happens right there as far as the switch. So that countered it, right? Now, as far as countering that part of it, so say when someone does come out in these base formations, you go ahead and run this, and you notice he's not open. And then what you can do, depending on what play you call, in this case with this nod play I'm calling, you could just simply throw it right there and complete it there for a nice, 7-yard gain. That's why you want to have something like that where you have options to throw to, such as what I'm showing here. As I talked about earlier, I'm not going to throw it to him on this play, but this guy right here as well, running that inside slant with the option to run to the outside could be another option. You know, there's a lot of things you can do, and there's a lot of other plays in this particular formation that you could run that could beat press man coverage. So I just want to talk about that as well. So at any rate, guys, this is something you guys can look into if you're looking to beat a lot of those press man coverage beaters, where you're looking for a press man coverage beater to beat a lot of those defenses, such as the nickel double mugs, the 3-2 out of the dime, all those type of defenses where guys are bringing heat up the gut, A-gap heat or outside heat with a cover zero type defense. This particular play and this particular formation does a pretty good job at beating that. Let me know what you think about this play by posting a comment down below. Also, if you got any other plays that you like to see broken down, please post a comment, leave it right down below. I'll be glad to try to get to it as far as on the Madden Guides YouTube channel. Also, check out the MaddenGuides.com site. A lot of good content right there for you to look at as well besides this channel. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for more Madden Guides, strategy, and tips content. See you in the next video.